Bring him over. I shook my friend's new boyfriend hand and gave him a hug. And she asked me what I think. I asked her how long did it take me to shake his hand. I said exactly 10 seconds. See, he's not the one. She said, why? I said, I couldn't help but notice I watched you closely. As I could tell, he was able to pick you apart from your self-esteem that's lower than the sound of his deceiving whispers. I want you to touch your ear now. Your tympanic membrane smells horrible because your ear is filled with false hope of a good man. I call it verbal sewage. I observed you gave him your number in the first 10 seconds, which means it probably took you two to say his first name. He was already unlocking his iPhone screen to get your number before you even knew if he belonged to a particular gang. She says, what are you talking about? I said, did you miss that blue bandana hanging from his right back pocket? Since when did his jeans need a complimentary handkerchief? If you want a smoker, then pick him. She said, how did you see that? I said, you didn't notice that he smokes? If you would have taken the time to graze the right pocket, you will have felt it. And I don't think he had it to start a bonfire in his lounge. Besides, if you were using your nose instead of your googly eyes, you could smell the hydrogen cyanide resting on his lips. He smelled good around his neck, but his fingernails smelled like a Newport Lucy he got from an opioid hustler that roams outside that poppy store. And I don't know how much muscles mean to you, but this nigga is serving Lucifer like he is the butler, Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it'll be your soul on a shiny disc served to demons like it's an appetizer. Oh, and he was shot as well. She was like, where? Well, it was on his right hand, where the bullet wound is relaxed under his middle finger like a beach chair. The scar tissue resembles the .30 caliber of a pistol made by Wesson that tried to erase his life like the serial number on the side of his gun. See, the dreads that you were touching were not real. Like the eyelash length on your face, or more generic than his Ferragamo belt. Oh, and if you want a drug dealer, go ahead and pick him. She says, how do you know that from a handshake? Carrying hundreds like his pockets or the Federal Reserve? Nah, that's the odor of Braggs transferring to the palm of kids and relapsing mothers, where the office is a hole in the wall in the dark alley. Oh, and somebody must be after him. She says, how can you tell that? See, when I embraced him, that wasn't just the jean jacket. I felt the material. It was Kevlar, which could slow bullets down from puncturing your flesh like time cards. I wonder what styles in America suggested to use a military ballistic vest to match his fitted. And if you were stuck on that, he's just so cute. See, your discernment is injured from your past, but needs a nurse for correction. Observation will be your savior, but hastiness will be your heartache to heartbreak.